What up, YouTube fam? You already know the vibes. I'm back at you with another video. Let me get this straight. Let me get this right. Yeah, so I'm back at you with another video. You know the vibes, oh my word. And today we're going to talk about anxiety. I know a lot of people deal with anxiety, and it could be very detrimental to a lot of things in life. I have dealt with anxiety throughout my life. I still do to this day. And I just want to try to help people that have it and try to give you my advice of how I get through my anxiety, or how I've dealt with it when it was at its worst. So when I had anxiety, all right, so first off, the reason why I started getting anxiety from the first place is because my dad passed away at a young age. I was 13 years old. He passed away. I went to the funeral, and I think that traumatized me. When I was still young, I was very close with my dad, but we kind of seen it coming. But still, it was still a traumatic experience for myself. And then I had caught anxiety later on down the road because at his funeral I did not cry. And I didn't show no emotion because I thought that was how you're supposed to be a man. I thought that's what real men do. They don't show emotion. So that's what I did. I held it in the whole time, and then it affected me later on down the road, unfortunately. I had weird things happening to me that I didn't know what was going on with myself. And I think it was starting to come out of me in weird ways that I couldn't understand because I didn't know what anxiety was or anything. So I'll start experiencing like panic attacks. My mind would be like doing like weird things. I would think weird thoughts, and I would have weird vivid dreams. Like I was having like weird episodes where to the point where I thought sometimes I thought like, damn, what if I'm already dead and this ain't even real? Like sometimes I thought like maybe life isn't even real. I actually had to go see a excuse me. I had to go see a psychiatrist. And it was at my school, and I went to see them for a little bit, and then I talked to him. That shit didn't really work like that, honestly. It didn't really do much for me. Then I had to go to the doctors. I got medication for that to slow my anxiety down, my thinking. I took it one time, and it made me feel like a vegetable. I did not like the way it made me feel. I did not like it at all. So yeah, I stopped doing that. So, the way I overcame anxiety, guys. Also, all right, so let me tell you this. All right, so this is how I really overcame anxiety. I started going to the gym. My brother-in-law was in the gym every day after work, and I started going to the gym and with him every day. I didn't want to go to the gym at the time because I wanted to hang with my friends in the streets and stuff like that. But I'm glad that I did go, because it helped me build my character, and it also helped me with a lot of things, and it put me on the right path in life. And that's mainly what helped me with my anxiety. Guys and girls, if y'all have anxiety out there, the best thing to do, if you don't want to take pills, the best thing to do is to keep yourself active, keep yourself busy. That's going to keep your mind preoccupied from wandering and dwelling on the things or the bad things that's going on in your life or that's happened in your life. It sounds easier than it is. It is not easy. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it takes a while. It takes a while. It's just like working out in the gym. When you work out in the gym, you build your muscle, you build it. It's just like your mind. Your mind's a muscle. You gotta learn how to build your mind, and it takes a while. It takes a while, but you will get it eventually. You'll get full grasp over your mind, and whenever your mind starts going left, you gotta have the control and say, nah, that ain't happening today. That's not happening. You gotta switch your mind to think about something else. Good thoughts, good thoughts, good thoughts. Easier said than done, like I said, but if you practice it, you will be able to control your mind. And if you can control your mind, you will control your anxiety. I promise you that. And like I said, I've been through that. I had my dad died at 13, and then 3 years later, my older brother died. And that was devastating as well because we didn't expect that to happen. So it's like one thing after another, and it's like just when I was starting to heal and get better, boom, we got hit with something else, and it's like, damn, man. is this real? Like, you got to be kidding me. I got to go through all this again. I was just starting to get grips of my mind and get my mind strong. And then I had to deal with that again. And man, it was a little bit easier to deal with. It was still very hard, don't get me wrong, but it was easier. The emotions were easier to deal with this time, because you know why? Because I let all my emotions out at the funeral. And every time I felt like crying, because that's what my therapist used to tell me, whenever you feel like crying, you got to let it out. You cannot let your shit bottled up, because if you leave it bottled up, that's when, you know, you end up having complications down the road and you won't understand it. So I let my feelings out this time, and that's why I was able to cope with it a little bit, or handle it a little bit better than I did with my previous loss and anxiety and stuff like that I had went through, because I was young. I didn't know anything. I didn't know any better. But yeah, man, the gym saved my life, because it kept me busy, kept me focusing on building my muscle, and it distracted me from other things, you know, from me thinking like on bad thoughts. And when I got control over my mind again, it was like, damn, you know, if I could control my hand doing this, then I can control this. There's no way I can't control this, you know what I mean? So my best advice for you is to try to, you know, to help you try to get over anxiety, is to keep yourself active and to go to the gym. And these things, right, are gonna preoccupy your mind, build your body, your mind, your soul. Also, what helped me is going to church. I still go to church every week. I try to go every week, and that clears my mind, and you know, I feel one with God, and that really helps me out a lot as well. So gym, God, going to church, you know, keeping busy, staying active, all these things are a good natural way to try to get over your anxiety. And give it a shot. If you know, for those that are struggling with anxiety and stuff like that, give it a shot. And yeah, I think it'll definitely help. So that's my topic today, and I'm glad y'all, I'm happy for, I appreciate all y'all for watching and for always locking in with me. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, all that good shit, you know the vibes. And if you want to follow me on any social media platforms, it's at Muscleville King. TikTok, Muscleville King. IG, Muscleville King. And yeah, you can get the merch. Also got merch, TKO merch, www.tko-apparel.com. Oh my word, pants and all that. We got it all for stuff. We got merch for men and women. And we got that winter shit, because it's getting cold now. And y'all, I'm telling you, you got to cover up. You got to stay warm in style. So everything on my website, it's 50% off. Like I said, again, www.tko-apparel.com. Get the hottest merch out right now. And yeah, peace. I love y'all.